This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
This year, many family holiday traditions will change. We'll talk with a local man who makes palm crosses to see how he's modifying his tradition for him and his family. Hey everyone, Ken Kara here, and I really appreciate you spending time with me and the SSPTV family as we give you local information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Pennsylvania Department of Health today confirmed 756 new positive cases of COVID-19 in Pennsylvania. That brings the state total to 4,843. There are 62 new cases in Luzerne County, 8 in Schuylkill County, and 4 in Carbon County. Luzerne County also had its 4th death from the virus. Also today, the president gave Governor Tom Wolf approval for a major disaster declaration in Pennsylvania. The declaration will help state, county, and municipal governments and private nonprofits fighting the virus here in the Commonwealth. And for up-to-date information on the coronavirus outbreak, go to the SSPTV Facebook page. More news out of the Diocese of Scranton in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. Church access remains up to parish priests or parish life coordinators, but public gatherings for prayer inside and outside of churches are suspended. There are no funeral masses, but services can be held at funeral homes and graveside services with immediate family. Baptisms are suspended except in emergency situations, and all weddings are postponed. As for Holy Week, the distribution of palm is now prohibited. Remember, SSPTV is offering extra viewing times during the weekend of our Mass for inspiration. Today, our Janine Lasant shares some personal stories about her family's Easter traditions as she chats with her cousin Eddie Bednarz. Let's find out how the family is modifying some traditions this year.
Well, we won't be able to get our palm crosses this year, but I do have a great interview with one of my family members who has held on to this tradition for many, many years, and I thought it would be nice to interview someone looking at the human interest part of Palm Sunday and what we can do to still keep some of those traditions alive. So I'm glad to have Eddie Bednarz with us here. So Eddie, thanks for joining us here on SSP TV.
Thanks for having me, Janine.
All right, so the tradition of the palm crosses and you actually making them, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so the tradition goes back my whole life. As you know, we grew up, our grandmother, she always made them, and it was always a wonderful lead up to Easter. You know, Palm Sunday is the Sunday right before Easter, so it's it's a great way to prepare for the most holy event of our church season.
Right.
So,
this year's going to be a little different because we aren't going to be able to actually partake in Mass physically there into the Mass as the bishop has given his directive. So how do you see yourself going about this tradition at home with your children?
I think just remember the good memories. I still do have some palms from previous years. We keep them around our house and just try to celebrate the best we can, at home with family. I know it is the tough time nationwide for everybody, and a lot of people, everybody's in the same boat. So just try to remember what's important and stay safe at home with our kids.
Maybe this year we can look and reminisce on photos that we have of past Palm Sundays. I know we used to gather at my grandmother's house, and there used to be all of us, and it used to be a tradition. We sat down and we would make the palm crosses, and I know you have some photos of that, and I'm sure people at home could relate to those photos of sitting down and actually teaching each other how to do the palms, making palm crosses and different designs with those palm crosses as well. So do you see yourself doing that this year, carrying on the tradition, maybe with dyeing Easter eggs, or how are you going to get through this Palm Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so there's a lot of different traditions for the Easter seasons. Dyeing eggs, like you mentioned, that's always a fun one. For the kids, they could get involved and with the different colors. Maybe we could get creative with strips of paper and make the palms anyway. Really just need some long strips and make some very simple folds. It's something I was able to teach my niece and my oldest son Eddie how to actually create the palms. So maybe some way to just keep it going, even if we can't get to church and physically get the palms.
Very good. I know there's been some creative ways, thank God for technology, that we're able to stay connected this way. through the Easter holiday. So I wish you and your family a very happy and healthy Easter. I know that you are expecting another little one, right?
That's right. Yeah, number 4 on the way this summer, so we're excited.
Very good. All right, Eddie Bednar, thanks for joining us here on SSP TV.
I tried to make my own paper cross. It didn't go so well, but I have the time to try to perfect that. Well, with churches closed and some traditions forced to be put on hold, families are finding creative ways to keep the spirit of Easter alive. Check out these stained glass homemade windows. SSP TV News has learned that people from our community are not allowing the quarantine due to the coronavirus to stop them from enjoying Easter traditions with their families. They're drawing a cross at the center of their windows, surrounded by beams of a variety of colors, just like you would see in church. If you'd like to participate in this tradition, all you need is Crayola washable paint or washable markers and painter's masking tape. Oh, and of course, family members. The paint stays on until you wash it off.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Another cloudy day throughout our area. Here's our forecast for tonight from the National Weather Service. A 30% chance of some rain showers, maybe a snow shower as well, cloudy with lows in the mid-30s. Then on Wednesday, a 20% chance of rain and snow showers, mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 40s. At night, it will be windy with a low of 30 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Windy again on Thursday, partly sunny, high in the mid-40s. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 36. We'll hit 51 on Friday, mostly cloudy at night with a low of 37. Mostly cloudy again on Saturday with a high of 52, and mostly cloudy Saturday night, low of 38 degrees. Coming up on SSP TV News, Janine Lassant interviews a woman living with COVID-19. You can see that story right after this break. And in sports, Ron Marchetti wins local sports show and tell. Check out some of the local sports historians' collection of rare pieces of history. And now some important announcements. The Pennsylvania State Police are warning of economic stimulus check scams. There have been reports of people getting fraudulent calls, texts, and emails asking for personal or financial information to obtain or expedite their stimulus relief check from the government. If you qualify for a stimulus relief check, you do not have to sign up. The process is automatic. No individual or government entity will contact you to confirm personal or banking information. If you received a stimulus check in the mail, it is a fraud. The process to receive economic relief will take a few weeks. And the Hazleton Area School District public budget meeting that was scheduled for this Wednesday is canceled. For the latest information on cancellations and more, go to the SSPTV Facebook page. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following: Diane Mary Lagerfo, 59 years old, of Sugarloaf Township. The mass is private. Harmon Funeral Home in Drums is assisting the family. Online condolences can be made at harmonfuneral.com. And Harry the Hat Brocious, 71, of Hazleton. The funeral will be held at a later date. The Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen is handling arrangements. You can send condolences at harmonfuneral.com. Today's social news has been brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. For information, call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.